going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and this is kind of a unique post for my wrestling reviews. Because there was something that happened last night on Raw I really wanted to talk about. And for some people it may not mean anything, and who cares? And rightly so, to be honest. I think, me personally, I don't really care. But kind of surveying the landscape of, our society right now with a lot of things going on, a lot of movements going on, especially Me Too movement. I wanted to say something about something that happened last night on Monday Night Raw, and most of you will probably already know what I'm talking about. And that is a match between Bayley and Alicia Fox. Sasha Banks was at ringside. So was Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. The Apollo Crews came down. And there was a moment where Sasha Banks asked Apollo Crews to pick her up and throw her on Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. Well, Apollo Crews does pick her up crotch first. Like, he's literally got his fingers buried in her vagina. There's a lot of things wrong with that. A, you're a global company. B, you're PG. C, you've got all these movements right now and all these eyes and all these idiots that are willing to make comments. D, people just invest themselves in the lives of wrestlers and want to know everything about them. And we both know that Sasha Banks is married, and I believe Apollo Crews is married. So if nothing is said, it just automatically makes both of them look bad. Like, I don't care how you roll the dice, there's a bunch of idiots on Twitter, hey, good for him! No, not good for him. They're both married. It makes them look scuzzy. The other side of that is, if it wasn't cool with her and she didn't know, all she has to do is say she wasn't cool with it, and Apollo Crews is fired. There's going to be no questions asked. If she raises any kind of fuss about that, he's gone. And that's just the way it is. And it's the way it should be, frankly. Anytime I've ever seen a guy pick up a girl, like that with a press slam, he holds the inside of her thigh. Every time I've ever seen it, and I've been watching since I was like 7 and I'm 40. Most guys pick up other guys by the inside of the thigh. Most girls by the inside of the thigh. You get a clear shot of him just groping the hell out of her. Whether it was intentional or not, whether either one of them were thinking about it or not, you have to be conscious of it in kind of the world we live in now, because people take notice. People have things to say, and if you don't believe me, just go on Twitter. But things like that, it seems so insignificant, can turn into a complete catastrophe because, like I said, if she's not cool with it, then Apollo Crews just ruined his career by one move. And I don't know the relationship, and I'm sure they're pretty cool with each other or whatever, but it's just things you have to be mindful of. So I thought it was kind of an interesting moment, and I don't know that anything would come of it, and maybe nothing will. But as wrestlers, I feel like they need to be more conscious of, like I said, the societal landscape that they're dealing with now. The people who will look at anything and everything to tear people apart, which we have seen time and time again. Look at Kevin Hart. He pulled out of the Oscars for making jokes a long time ago that he's apologized relentlessly for. So it's something that I think should be brought up, because you never know. It might come next week and we'll never see Apollo Crews again. You never know. You just never know. Hell, maybe Vince McMahon doesn't like that spot and both of them are gone. It is TV PG, and that is pushing a limit. So, I don't know. These were just thoughts I had after watching that. I felt like it was a little bit too risky and a little bit stupid. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Personally, I don't care. Do what you do. I don't care if they're banging each other every night. None of my business. But I think that people will take notice and will, have things to say about stuff like this. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackwitz. Kaged Nation, out.